Hi, my name's Yvonne. Thank you for joining me today. I'm looking forward to doing your reading for you. Please note that this is a timeless reading and that it may not resonate with all. If it doesn't resonate, then please have a look at your sun, or if this isn't your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, because they all may be more relevant to you at this time. To do the readings, I tune into your guides and angels through my guides and angels and through the creator of all that is. And I ask for the message which will resonate with most people as possible in the collective of the sign that I'm reading for. If you enjoy this reading, if you find it resonates with you, then please do click the subscribe button and the like button, and if you would like, then please feel free to put a comment below and I will endeavour to answer you. And yes, I do pre-shuffle the cards and lay them out before I do my readings, just to save time and also to tune into the energies that I am seeing going on within the cards for the message for you today. If there's any other information, then hopefully it will be in the description box below. Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading today. I've already shuffled and laid out your cards and spent a little bit of time tuning in and seeing what your message is. So we'll begin with the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle deck card, which came out for you for the general feel of your reading today, and that is the Camel Boy. Small steps, asking for help. So what I feel from this card and from looking at the other cards is that you're feeling stuck in a situation and you're not sure about how to get out of the situation, what steps you need to take to get out of the situation. So we'll start looking through these cards and just seeing a little bit more into that message. So let's make a start here. We begin with deception and envy. And I've clarified that one with the Devil card. So what this is telling me with these two here, what I'm feeling is that there's a sense that you've lost yourself. There's a sense that you're at a point where you may have even realized that you're not even sure who you are perhaps in context to this situation. There's a feeling of being stuck, very much stuck with this Devil card. It just feels like something that has taken a little bit of time perhaps to get to this stage. But now you're at this stage of feeling oppressed, I feel. And just having that sense, that deep sense that something's not right. That's what I'm feeling from this. So with that, I also have the Sacral Chakra card, which is clarified by the Knight of Swords. Now I'm seeing this Knight of Swords today as a defensive card. And it feels like, because the Sacral card, that's to do with your second, Sacral, yeah, there's a Sacral Chakra card is what I mean to say. That's to do with, obviously, the second chakra, which is to do with creativity and sexuality. And this could have something also to do with a sexual type relationship, because we do have the Devil card, and that can be to do with sex. So there could be a sense of oppression in a sexual relationship. It could be that. But I do feel there's now a feeling of wanting to be protective. It's almost, I'm hearing almost to sort of hang on to what you have left, which sounds, it does sound a bit heavy, but take that as you will. This is, a lot of people from different situations will be watching this video. So But that's what I'm feeling. So there's a sense of needing to be defensive, even to be defensive of that area. Being defensive of how you feel, your inner desires. That's what I'm getting from those cards. And with this third card, the Foundation and Achievements, number 4, which is the 4 of Wands in the usual tarot deck. Rider-Waite. This is usually sort of one of home and celebration and completion. It can be a twin flame card. Usually it's a really, really positive card. But I'm just feeling in this sense, there's a realization that what you thought was all these things of I want to say a stable home life, even just a stable life in general. You're kind of realizing that it's not right. There's just something not right, and this has been rocked, is what I feel. Whatever has led up to this with these first 4 cards, it's feeling to me like this has been put under the spotlight. That's what I've just heard in my head from Creator, being put in the spotlight. So you're, interesting too, thank you. I'm also being drawn to this family, all 3 of them looking at the house, which is like questioning in this circumstance. Questioning, well, what is this? Does this situation make me happy? Is this what I really want? Anyway, so moving on from that one, we have the base chakra, which I kind of actually feel goes with that card in a way, because that's your stability. Your base chakra is to do with grounding, feeling grounded, feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling like you belong. So again, I feel this is what is being put under the spotlight, because something's been shaken up with that. And this is, we've got all this questioning going on, leading to this, a feeling of insecurity. So following on, we have Memories of Love, which is like the 6 of Cups, and Ace of Wands. So this is telling me that you are going back and looking in the past. You're looking at where this all began. What started all this? Where, happier times. And happier times, but also with this Ace of Wands, which can, again, can be another card to do with sex, but it's to do with passion, excitement, new beginnings, obviously, but passionate new beginnings, exciting new beginnings. And I'm sensing, in the sense of a relationship, this is looking back on the start of a relationship and just seeing how exciting it was, and then thinking, what's happened? Almost like a realization, what's happened from then till now. Just knowing that things have changed. I'm hearing things have become muddied, is what I'm hearing in my head. Okay, so that then is leading on to this number 2. 2 are movement, choices, decisions. This 2 of Pentacles. And that, to me is about you go, well, what do I want? What should I do? How do I feel? A lot of questioning is what I'm hearing. A lot of questioning, but at the moment not having the answers. Not the questions, but not getting the answers. And I'm getting a busy mind as well. I'm hearing a busy mind and sort of jumping from one thing to the other. And I'm looking at these windows and going, just thinking about one thing, and then, but what about this? And what about that? So I also, that's another thing. I also feel that perhaps home life in some way could be affected by what's going on. And there could be fear of change within the home life. So, there could be children involved. There could be a home involved. Could be animals involved. So I feel there are other things which are affecting this decision of what you feel that you need to make, to try and make a decision about what you need to do and deeper than that, who you are still, because it's like a realization of change, and it's like, well, gosh, I've had this realization now. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I know I've got to do something about it, because I realize that I'm not happy in this situation, and perhaps you may not feel secure in this situation either. So then it goes on to the Six of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. But as I'm seeing this, leading on from this too, is wanting fairness. I see it as wanting equality. In the Six of Pentacles card, the Rider-Waite card, this shows a wealthy man distributing money to the poor and being fair, being generous and being fair. So what I'm picking up is that wanting a reasonable result, wanting a happy result as much as possible from whatever you decide, and feeling perhaps that at the moment that's difficult. It's a difficult decision and conclusion to come to at this stage, because there are so many factors. I'm just being shown all these trees and being shown so many factors, a bit like these windows that we have on this card. Okay, however, the universe is stepping in. Ta-da! And we have the Patience card. I know, not always what everybody wants to hear. Maybe not what a Gemini wants to hear. Anyways, we have Patience coming in. But it's just the universe coming in and saying, it's okay. Just try and relax as much as you can, and we are sorting this out for you. And what I'm looking at here, see this light coming through onto this seed? This is a seed in this lady's hand, and it's growing this beautiful flower. And I'm seeing that as the universe is coming in to help create a new reality for you. But it takes time. It takes time for the universe to reorganize what it needs to. I'm also being shown, the difference between these two sides of her. We've got this purple here, which is like the universal energy coming in, and then we've got the other side here. So it's like changing a life. It's like an overhaul. So it's having to just be patient at this time while the universe does what it needs to do and helps you. Helps to direct you in which direction you feel that you need to be going. I know that sounds a bit daft, but it's because we all have free choice in our lives. We can all make our own decisions. So it's like where you are at now, trying not to get too involved in this, but where you are at now, where your potential lies in your future. So the universe is coming in to help direct you to your highest and best potential future at this time. Okay, hopefully that makes some sense. The main thing is that it's just saying that it's all under control. Okay, moving on to the 5 here, obstacles and challenges. So this is the 5 of Wands card. Try not to get glare in it. So it's saying just be patient. There are still a few things that need to be resolved coming up in the future. So there's a few obstacles and challenges that need to be overcome and dealt with in order to begin your new future. And I'm not saying that that everything in your life is going to change. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you necessarily need to end a relationship or move out of a home. I'm not saying that that's necessarily, it might be, but not necessarily what needs to happen. It might be a new way of seeing things. It might be a realization of something, a way to change something, a dynamic within a relationship perhaps. But if it's connected to, like, for example, this Devil card, yes, it can be a sexual card, but it can also be long-held traditional beliefs that need to be changed because they're no longer serving you. So it could be something to do with that. Like I say, you'll know with your individual circumstances what this will pertain to. if you're resonating with this reading. So anyway, so it's saying, no, don't worry, that yes, there will be a few things coming up. I don't feel anything really major is coming up, but it's just little things that need to be sort of looked at and dealt with to help you to not only just move forward, but to give you also a bigger sense of yourself, of where you want to be heading, what you want to leave behind, how you wish to change, and how you wish to change your life. So that's how I'm seeing that one. So moving on now to this bottom row. So the next one we have Trapped in Fear, number 8, which is like the 8 of Swords. So I'm seeing this as you feeling really trapped in your head. So lots and lots of thoughts going on, which I sort of mentioned earlier about trying to decide what to do, the fear attached to making these changes that may need to be made in your life. But, you know, knowing that there is a way out, because we do have the Patience card. But of course, when you're in the middle of something, it's hard to know, you know, to be assured that things are going to change for the better. But this is just, I feel the universe still saying, look, we do see that this is how you're feeling. We do see that. We do recognize that. We do feel for you. And we are trying to help you. And hang in there, because there is a beautiful new beginning coming. This is the Ace of Wands, Passion Ignited. So we had that one earlier here. That came up with the Memories of Love card when we're thinking about the past. You're thinking about the past. So this has come up again in the future. So this could be a whole new brand beginning, a passionate, exciting new beginning for you. You're going to feel really fired up and strong within yourself, resilient. So this could be a whole new beginning, or it could be a reigniting of something, you know, perhaps in a relationship that's been dormant, and it could be a reigniting of that. Okay, and then moving on from that one, we have the Fertility card, which is the Empress card. So this is lovely. This is again is a major arcana card. So, you know, this is sort of like the universe. Yeah, even the universe has got your back. I know that's a card deck, but an oracle deck. But anyway, that's why I'm got a little giggle here. But this is I love to see how this is all coming from the heart space here. This beautiful energy coming from the heart space and emanating out. And I really feel this is the universe saying that this is how you're going to be feeling. If you can be patient, go through the steps that are coming up. Try not to worry too much about what is happening and what could happen. But just remain in your heart space. Be true to yourself. Self-nurture as well. Really look after yourself while you're going through this time, because it's really important that you feel as balanced as possible, you know, mentally, emotionally, physically during this time, and that this will then blossom as you come through the other side. Okay, and then this is all that we're going on to now. This is the 5 of Cups, emotional loss. So this is saying, yeah, thank you. So leading on from this, we've got this self-nurture, looking after yourself. With that is dealing with emotional pain, feelings of loss that you may have had in the past to do with this. This could be a loss of a relationship, a loss of a person. It could be a loss of self, but it's something that is connected to this, but that you need to, I'm just getting this feeling that some of you may need to grieve. There's a sense of grieving that comes with this, but with this I'm really feeling that there's a new dawn coming with it, a dawning of a new day. There's new feelings that are going to come once you've dealt with this. You're going to feel more whole and complete, because I just keep getting pulled back to this card here. So sometimes we have to go through this. It's like the obstacles, you know, this could be one of the obstacles that we need to go through. I say we, but I have got my Mercury in Gemini, but I kind of feel I'm a part of all these readings in the way that because I've just become so involved in the feelings of them all. But yeah, so I just feel that there is some dealing with some emotional kind of feeling of loss or sadness that's going on. And with that, with this last card, the shadow card, which is like the moon card, I feel that there's a going in. I think this is all to do with going in deep, taking that time. You know, we've got the patience card here. Taking that time while the universe is sorting out your life behind the scenes, helping you out behind the scenes, to go deep and to really look at perhaps how this whole situation was created in the beginning. What have you learned from it? What could you change within yourself with regards to what's gone on? That's what I'm feeling with this. So it feels, you know, I'm getting, you know, a nice sort of feeling of progression. You know, there's this realization that you're not happy, things aren't right, knowing something needs to change, allowing the universe to help you deal with this change, knowing there's going to be a few obstacles, but also this promise, you know, of a new beginning. Once that you've dealt with this sadness that's deep within. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful for you. I will go on and do an extended of this for anybody that has resonated with this reading, and we'll just see where this wants to go to. See where the universe would like us to go next after this. As far as what cards we're going to pull, I don't know, that's up to the universe. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Bye.